Yeah, hi. Finally, we have some news regarding from the US consulate regarding the US visa appointment dates. Students have been waiting for quite some time to book these dates. So this news is very important for all the students. So I'll be talking about the changes in the visa appointment system and how this will affect your visa chances. I am Richard Lasgardo, MBA with 22 years of study abroad consulate experience. And I'm sure you must have gone through the US visa series, which talks about the visa success, how you can get that key to open the door. In case if you have not, then you can find the link in the description box. But before I go, please like, share, comment, and hit the bell icon so that you get latest notifications. Also subscribe to it so that I know basically you are there to get all this information and I can bring out with all new videos. There are a good number of videos on study abroad and you can go to them. So according to the latest news in the Times of India, Mr. Donald Heflin has mentioned that the present visa appointment slots that was not available was because of the system crash that had happened because of the large number of students that booked visa appointment dates during the pandemic from India. So they had to make some changes in the software so that this doesn't repeat again. Now, these changes is going to affect the students' chances. So this video is very, very important for all students, and do watch the complete video, as I will tell you how this will affect your chances of visa. As per the news, basically, Mr. Donald Heflin mentioned that those students who have been earlier denied US visa for spring 2022 or summer 2022 will not be able to apply for the visa appointment slot for fall 2022 intake. That's a big news and it's a bad news. Definitely a bad news for students who have been refused for the first time for the US student visa. Let me mention here that visa interview is not a foolproof method to identify whether a student is a genuine student or a potential immigrant. There are chances that the visa officer can make a mistake, and because of this mistake, the student will have to suffer now. I hope the visa officer looks into this and sees how the student is not affected by such changes and all the students get visa appointment dates. I could see two problems because of this. The first problem is that those students who have been refused for spring 2022 intake or summer 2022 intake and will not be able to take the date for fall 2022 intake will now be able to take date for Jan 2023 intake. And these students will now have to also face competition from the students who are applying for Jan 2023 intake for the first time. I hope there should be no differentiation again, and all students should get visa for Jan 2023 intake. Because these students have already been wasting 1 year or maybe more than 1 year to get visa appointment dates. And it's quite unfair on these students because most of them are genuine students who are going to good universities. The second problem that I see is that the visa officer can ask the students about the education gap because they must have completed their education, let's say in June 2021, and they must have applied for the Jan 2022 intake, but they were refused for the visa, and now they will be applying for Jan 2023 intake. So there will be a gap in their education, and the visa officer will ask them about the education gap. Now, what can a student do in such a scenario? Probably if a student has completed a 12th and is going for a bachelor's studies in US, he will have to go and do a first year of bachelor's in a local college in India. In such case, the visa officer may advise the student to complete the bachelor's in India and then go for a master's program in US. I don't know if that would be a fair assessment of those students. And or the visa officer is going to look at these cases differently. Or the student basically tries to prove that they have invested their time well and gives a good reason to the visa officer to prove that they are a genuine student. So this 1 year of gap or more than 1 year of gap is going to affect the student visa chance. Personally, I believe that the current change in the system is going to make those students who have been denied visa for spring 2022 or basically for summer 22 or have been denied visa earlier may make their chance difficult. So plan yourself, create a backup plan so that you are not going to waste years and also you are able to fulfill the US dream to study abroad. Now, not all is bad. There are some good news as well. So what's the good news? So the good news is that the students will finally be able to get book visa appointment dates. So those students who are not able to get visa appointment dates for spring 2022 or for summer 2022 will now be able to get visa appointment dates for fall 2022. Also, fresh students who are going to apply for fall 2022 intake will be able to get the dates. So that's a good news. So in that sense, at least those students who have not been denied will have a chance of getting a visa appointment date. And these students will now be able to at least see that how they can prove to the visa officer and then go to US and study in US. Also, there has been some news about the parents who wants to go with their children when they get the visa. So those parents who have the visas can travel with their wards to drop them to the university. But those parents who do not have US visa will have to wait till September 2022. So they will not be able to go with their wards. So the present change is going to have a positive influence on those students who have not been denied US visa or who have earlier US visa, and these students can have a better visa chances. Finally, basically, if you are waiting to go to US on a visit visa and we're trying to book an appointment slot which was not available, now these slots will be available from September 2022 onwards as per Mr. Donald Heflin. So these are the important changes, and I hope that you would look into these changes and will assess your profile and see how you are going to work towards when you are going to apply for US study. Also, I want to mention that I have my US visa video series. So if you are looking to go for US, then do look at this series because this will give you the key to open that student visa door. I have shared a lot of these secrets that I have been providing to counseling, which has helped me to get a 97% visa success rate. And I want to pass this success rate to you. So take this advantage. Thank you and bye.